So recently, welcome back to my channel. I'm your girl, your Mary Kay Independent Beauty Consultant. Thank you for watching my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. So recently, I was on a live on TikTok, and I got a lot of questions on how much money I make in Mary Kay. Now, guys, we all know that Mary Kay is a party plan business, and you get out of it what you put into it. So I'm going to say, I really don't make a lot of money doing Mary Kay, okay? I have to be honest, I have a lot of things that I do, and for the most part, I just enjoy the products as a personal use consultant. However, I do sell the products and I do offer the opportunity. Now, the only issue with that is, okay, let me just start by saying, when I first started this business 30 something years ago, 31 years ago, um, I made more doing it then than I do now. People have changed, okay? They're not as nice as they used to be. Plus, we have a lot more options to shop and to buy beauty. When I first started, people were not shopping online. People were not going to Sephora and Ulta. There was no Amazon. So it was a whole different ball game. They either went to a department store or they bought from Mary Kay or Avon, or any of the other party plan businesses or the drugstore. That was it. Now, today, people have so many options that they can shop. And I'm going to be honest, guys, as a Black American business, person, it's very hard because we don't support each other. There's a lot of jealousy. Most of my clients, they are not Black. Um, I have, in the past, I used to have more Black American clients, but now I think I have maybe one. Okay. And I don't include the online clients that Mary Kay sends to me because I do receive maybe one to two customers, which I'm, grateful for, because since the company has rolled out the new My Shop, I actually am getting more online orders that the company does fulfill. I don't have to do anything. They just put the money in my account. Um, However, face to face, building the business face to face, that's why I really do promote my online business, because face to face, first of all, people are crazy. So I really do not at all go to anyone's home, and I don't allow them in my home. I'm just being honest. The only people that I do business with face to face, I have to know you through an activity, some sort of referral where I know the person that is referring this particular person, and I always pick a public place to do the meetup. Um, and that's how I do the business. People are not well in the head. And a lot of women, they will waste your time. I'm going to just tell you that if you decide to join this business, or if you're even doing this business, um, it's going to be hard because you have to build from scratch. And if you have a supportive family, which I know a lot of people, whether they're Black or not, white, whatever, do not have supportive family. But our people, most of the time, Black people do not have supportive family for the majority. There's a lot of jealousy, and I know that for a fact. I've had it in my family, although I've been kind of lucky here and there when I first started. Um, but that's just what it is. And I've had good customers, good Black customers, when I first started. So I'm not going to say that, I never did, but I'm talking about today. We're our worst enemy. So you're going to come up against that. You're definitely, I'm just being honest, because that seems to be the problem in this business. People just don't want to be honest. Just be honest and let the person take a chance and try it for themselves, because you never know. Your experience may be even better than mine, or it'll be worse. I mean, it's all up to the individual. You have a lot of Mary Kay directors, they are bullies. Like, you have bullies at your job, bullies at your church, bullies at school. There are a lot of bullies, and they are only in it okay, to make their commission. They have long ago given up on really having a real relationship with people, because I think sometimes people go into desperation mode. That's why I don't suggest just doing Mary Kay alone, unless you already have, you know, you're already receiving, money from somewhere every month, and you just want something to do, and you don't really need the money. Like, I don't do Mary Kay at this point for the money anymore. I mostly do it because it's fun. I enjoy it. It's more like a money making hobby. Um, However, I'm very competitive, and I'm competitive with myself. So I would like to earn the one of the Mary Kay cars, because that's something that I've been striving for. However, earning a Mary Kay vehicle, you cannot do alone. You cannot just sell the products on your own and get the company vehicle. You must recruit, and you must, team build, and you must motivate your team to want to move up as well. The car drivers, that is very difficult for the ones that do it honestly. Now, a lot of people, they don't do it honestly. They buy their way into the career program, the career car program. I refuse to absolutely do that. I'm not paying to, I'm not helping my team members by giving them money to place orders and all the other things that they do in order to get the career cards. I'm not maxing out my credit cards. I never did. I think I did that once. I didn't max it out, but I went over what I wanted to, and it ended up being a complete catastrophe, because the product, basically stayed on my shelf, because I really was, working a full-time job, um not really able to, go out there and have parties, because the only way to move product, if you have a lot of product on your shelf, is you have to have parties. You have to have, some sort of planned event in order to get that product out of your house. Like, it's just not going to leave your house like that. But so, I had a director, who, she's still a director. I've had many directors, because, you're able to sit out for a year and then switch directors. If you find that that person is not mentoring you, motivating you, coaching you, you can just sit out of the company and go to someone else. They don't tell you that, but I'm going to tell you that. So if you're currently with a director you don't like, you don't want to work with them anymore, just don't order for a year, wait, and then you can sign back up under somebody else. But be careful, because I did that so many times. And at the end of the day, most of the ladies in Mary Kay, these directors that are there now, they're just trying to keep their head above water. So you're gonna have to make sure that you keep up with the company, products and information, and also keep patched into your directors, whatever thing she has going. But you have to know what's going on in the company for yourself. Like, when people go to church, you have to read the Bible for yourself. You can't just rely on other people, their reiterations of the Bible. You have to read for yourself. Same in Mary Kay. You have to go on the website, go on In Touch. You have to study and learn for yourself, and don't expect the director to, pick up the phone all the time or be there for you, because, the reality of that, in the beginning, okay, yes, she will, but then it's going to come a time when, she may disappear on you. But anyway, guys, my time is almost up. If you like what you've heard so far, and you decide you want to try Mary Kay, send me a private message and we can talk about it, further. Other than that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be back with another great video on another day. See you guys later. Bye.